check check check。而家有聲未咧？有聲未咧？仲唔係未有聲啊 ？check check check。而家有聲未咧？有聲未咧？仲係未有聲啊？係有聲啦，太好啦！原來佢要 set 翻嗰啲嘢先得。係啦，要 set 個每一次要 set 翻個音效，大家先會聽到啲音樂，太好啦！好，係啊，冇錯，家爺你好，係啦 ，Angela 你好，我哋咧又去到呢一個咧直播時間，係啦，有啦，太好啦！咁啊，如果大家可以叫多啲朋友嚟睇咧，咁啊更加之好。如果冇咧都唔緊要嘅，因為咧我哋呢個直播係會繼續嘅，依然係呢一個直播新手啊！有時有啲嘅設定咧都會忘記咗，所以咧唔緊要嘅，大家可以咧預備玩得開心啲啦，可以係好啦。事不宜遲啦，我哋又開始我哋嘅遊戲啦喎。Stray Ghost The Roleplaying Musical 係啦，轉個畫面先啦。係啦，我望下而家見唔見到我畫面先。有冇嗰隻 game 喺度咧？有啦，掂。OK， 好啦，又翻嚟我哋 Stray Ghost The Roleplaying Musical。咁上一次咧，我哋就玩咗呢個 Part1 啦，咁樣，咁所以而家咧就繼續加載遊戲咯。係啦，上一次就玩到咧，我哋去到呢個卡利俄佩嘅公寓嗰度咧，調查究竟發生咗啲乜嘢事。係啦，咁而家咧前文提要就係咧，無端端就俾人當咗殺人兇手喺呢個神明會嘅情況，叫你咧就係請你去證明自己係冇聲啊，等等先，唔緊要，望下先，遊戲係冇聲嘅，又係冇聲嘅話咧，即係話咧佢個設定咧又係有問題啦。唔係啊，有嘅噃，睇下先。遊戲冇聲，唔緊要。而家睇緊咩事啊？但係上次我記得都有聲嘅，點解會咁嘅咧？所以點解會冇聲？唔關事啊。game 面有聲啦，而家係咪仲係未有聲咧？有聲啦嘛，有聲啦嘛。OK， 好，咁我哋繼續我哋遊戲啦。咁上一次咧就講到咧，我哋嘅主人公咧俾人屈完啦嚇，咁而家咧就要證明自己清白，咁所以咧就要查啦。咁啊玩完一個獨唱合唱之後咧，咁而家就開始係確認到真係有聲噶啦嘛，有聲咁我開始噶啦喎。好，我哋嘅存檔開始啦。好咗啦，哇！原來有可以之前點翻嚟玩嘅，不過唔好啦，我哋開始。去啦 ，Muse 嘅藏身處開始。
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
開咗門，即係入邊可能有嘢喺度啦。哇！呢間簡直係。
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
係。
I better have a look around.
周圍望下啦。OK， 嗱，而家一堆嘅查看啊，睇下吉他喺邊度 ？OK， 睇下燈啦，精美嘅油畫啦，沃霍爾嘅油畫啦，睇下鼓啦，貓王張相啦，豎琴啦同樂器啦，係啦。而家睇緊嘅朋友有冇啲咩提議想我睇邊一樣嘢先呢？俾大家揀下。雞爺 Angela， 睇下你哋想我揀邊樣嚟調查。等你哋一陣，如果冇嘅話咧，咁我就自己決定咁咯喎。 咧？吉他、燈、油畫有2幅鼓啦、貓王嘅相、豎琴同樂器。OK， 跟住話貓王張相好啊，咁我就睇咗貓王張相先啦。喺確認，哦，原來呢幅睇下先。
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
有埋個簽名嘅添。好啦，睇完，咁啊睇嚟係一張好諷刺嘅嘢嘅啫。仲有冇啲乜嘢想睇咧？Angela 咧有冇話想我睇邊一個嘅？調查啲乜嘢㗎嘛？樂器啦，好冇啊？見到啦，樂器好，又睇下先，一座好大嘅鋼琴啊！
So many instruments in here.
哇！
Did she play all of them?
一隊 band 咁咯，已經係有鼓、有豎琴、有低音大提琴、有鋼琴、吉他。佢好啦，睇吉他先啦，咁就好。第3樣睇吉他，原來呢度有吉他袋喺度，完全冇睇到。
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
哇，吉他迷嘅至愛啊！咁啊，既然睇咗吉他，咁啊，不如睇埋個鼓啦，我哋爵士鼓。
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
哇，淨有呢一堆嘅樂器喺度。好，咁啊睇下個豎琴啦，望晒先。
Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
典型嘅巨型豎琴。咁啊，睇一陣燈啦，我覺得盞燈其實認真，我覺得咧佢呢間房咧係超級靚，好典雅嘅。上邊呢一個天花板咧係一個圓形嘅天空咁樣匯聚住啦。咁有一個好集中性嘅感覺，然後一落嚟咧嗰盞燈咧係有好靚嘅彩繪喺度。咁而喺右手邊咧就係一堆嘅畫，好有藝術氣息嘅。咁左邊咧就係個超級大嘅景觀，有住樂器做一個嘅演奏廳咁樣。咁啊，哇！我真係覺得淨係估計啲房價都唔係平嘅。好，咁啊睇盞燈先。
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
係啦，究竟佢死之前去咗邊度咧？咁啊睇埋啲油畫先，繼續。
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
真係非常有水準啦！咁啊睇埋呢個郁霍爾嘅油畫啦，睇晒先。
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
佢呢種嘅油畫咧係幾種嘅 addition 嘅配合啦，即係可能同一幅畫，但係用咗唔同嘅效果。外國好興呢一啲嘅，即係可能佢一幅畫，然後佢出咗幾個 addition， 咁然後咧就會增加咗佢嗰個收藏價值啦，因為佢每個 edition 都有啲唔同咁樣嘅，即係咧其實所以我覺得咧藝術之中亦都有商業化度非常之好。好啦，睇晒冇乜特別就上樓啦。
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
OK， 典雅嘅旋轉樓梯。
Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
scaring me. What are you doing? You are Apollo. 我諗我唔會答呢個嘅，但係俾我嚟講，應該通常都係正常嘅，都會呢個先。
You scared me, sitting there in the dark.
Oh.
For all I know, you could be the killer come to hide the evidence or raid the fridge.
No, I'm just here to mourn an old and very dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
OK， 有兩個答案揀唔到，我需要你嘅協助，同埋你呢度唔只為悼念嘅應該唔得啦。咁即係話得翻阿潘話俾我知，同我嚟揾答案。咁由於咧，我唔係好信佢，即係都唔知邊個兇手嘛，係咪？咁我一定唔會話俾人聽，人哋話俾我知啦，我哋揾答案。所以就係。
Why do you think? 1 week to prove my innocence, remember?
Yeah, I do remember, yes.
This is Calliope's home. Seemed as good a place as any to start.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
超型，我真係覺得阿波羅實在。OK， 你點解唔可以幫我？你可唔可以同我講下卡里俄佩？點解呢間房咁亂？點解幫我講説話？OK， 我會比較有興趣下面嗰個先，因為喺之前嗰集咧就係3位嘅女士咧都指證主角係有罪，但係阿波羅就講反話嘅，所以我比較有興趣想知究竟點解要幫佢講説話先。
I should thank you for, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
哦，咁呢個直情可以問下佢啦，點解你唔幫得我咧？
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do. You have to know more than me about almost everything.
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
咁好笑。咁啊，講下加里判我先啦，間房亂唔亂？唔係唔好奇嘅，但係我覺得喺咁情況之下咧，問重點會好啲。
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today.
Oh.
I'd rather not talk about it.
OK， 我點知你係咪兇手啊？點解間房咁亂啊？所以你完全唔打算幫我？我諗下先。嗱，佢之前就話，如果幫佢嘅時候咧，甚至唔幫佢會更加逃過一死。間房咁亂咧，呢個我覺得問題有啲戇居。我點知你唔係兇手啊？呢個，但係有啲奇怪，呢個真係好鬼衝動啊！呢個真係。好啦，我覺得我唔會問嗰個，即係你係咪兇手呢件事。我今次係完全係紅色。即係 Angel 你想我揀紅色，但係我覺得不如咁咧，即係因為咧今次都係我自己玩下嘛，我想自己去感受下今次呢個遊戲，所以我忠於翻我自己嘅決定先。我會覺得即係你唔幫我係咪先？我覺得我維持住嗰樣嘢就係我唔會無端端問人哋係咪兇手，呢個太戇居呢件事。
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
I can't do this.
OK， 呢個得翻一間，咁我就邊度都唔去啦。 其實係咪其他真係揀唔到嘅咧？撳下先，係唔得嘅真係。OK。
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Meaning?
Meaning I'm not leaving until you give me something. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't literally life or death. But I need to know what the problem is.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return, we'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. She never came.
Years, thousands of years, you walked, kept your eyes down. Look around, you need to change. If you walk the same, you'll be to blame.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Let's see.
I knew, I always knew. I can tell she's in there too.
It's true, I'm listening now.
And what she's saying,
break from the same.
never the same.
That other voice, it'll always play. On loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
都有嚟啦。聽起嚟語言好有用，能講下點解嘛？如果 typical 咧，通常就會問下你點解嘅。聽嚟語言好似好有用，呢個咧都係嘅。你又嚟啦，我覺得我會咁樣問佢，你又嚟啦咁樣。但係咧講翻之前咧就係咧，之前嗰啲音樂咧，因為好多都係 QTE 嚟嘅，咁所以咧可能咧有時好難去解釋到點解我咁樣揀，但係就我順住我自己嘅感覺去揀啦，因為佢太少時間，我只能夠讀少少嘅。阿波羅好 emo 係啊，我覺得係，即係佢，然後比想像中更加冇乜自信啊嗰啲即係好多嘢黐住咗自己一齊咁樣，好聽啊！我覺得佢，即係我以前聽過咧，即係近排都有接觸少少一啲叫做 Broadway 嘅嘢啦。咁其實百老匯嘅音樂劇咧，喺嘅音樂層面就係咧，當有一樣嘢你唔可能用台詞去表達嘅時候，即係已經哇好高 tension 啊，一個好有無論係一個悲傷好啊，開心都好咧，唔可以淨係用言語去講啦，咁就唱出嚟啦。所以咧就會開始唱歌咁樣，所以你會聽到其實正話阿波羅好 emo 嘛，係咪？咁所以咧就會開始要表達啲情感要爆啦，咁所以咧佢就要用唱歌嘅形式。咁其實你會聽到咧，佢入邊嘅轉折點咧係一個幾特別嘅情況嚟嘅，因為中間有 QTE 啊嘛。咁其實咧佢嗰個 QTE 去到最尾都好咧，我相信佢係一定要去到某一個位，然後咧佢會做一個音樂嘅轉折點。咁如果你揀咗唔同嘅選擇咧，其實你會聽到唔同嘅曲風嘅。所以我覺得咧呢個遊戲係幾特別，即係話咧你聽咗今次呢個版本係咁嘅樣，但係如果你揀其他嘅選擇嘅話咧，你又會聽到啲唔同嘅嘢嘅。咁所以咧有機會要玩多次。不過咧而家繼續玩落嚟先啦。你又嚟啦，語言好有用，講下點解嘛？呢個咧太過 typical 啦，語言好有用咧有啲廢。你又嚟啦，通常我對住啲 emo 啲嘅人咧係會咁樣嘅。揀問原因啊，但係嘅，通常都係咁樣嘅。typical 嘅人咧都會講下點解，即係通常人哋問你我唔中意咁樣樣，點解啊？咁樣樣。咁但係我今次咧就會揀咧，你又嚟啦咁樣，即係因為佢太 emo 啦份人實在，所以我會覺得就又係咁樣樣，試下揀呢個先。
There you go again, telling me what I do or do not need.
I apologize. I didn't mean it that way. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen.
Okay.
To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome.
即係知道咗冇得揀。
Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
唔知先有得揀，我聽嚟真係冇乜用。咩原理？OK，呢個係個科學家咁樣。你講嘅係命運呢個咧，太有智慧啦，即係所以我而家揀呢個性格係一定問唔出呢樣嘢。咁我通常都覺得，即係佢話俾你知就係你知道咗個語言，你知道咗個語言嘅時候咧，就改變唔到，唔知嘅人咧先可以有自由選擇。咁我唔會問佢咩原理咯。咩 E 等於 MC 二次方咁啊？唔使啊，我唔需要知道咩原理，我就聽落去真係冇乜卵用，就揀呢。
You're right, that sounds like it wouldn't be much of a help.
咪咯。
Even to you.
Oh, I've dared prophesy too many times. To know what comes and then be unable to do anything about it.
Yeah, I get it.
我都明。
Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
咁即係知咗等於有咩用啊？呢啲咩回事啊？真係我都好想問呢個問題。咁呢個能力係咩？即係點咧？即係 OK， 你可唔可以用其他嘅方式嚟幫我啊？咁所以我就死硬啦咁樣。唔係嘅，如果你知道你死硬，即係你知道咗個語言就死梗啦。但係我唔知啊嘛，仲有得揀嘅。咁我比較真係有興趣想問下佢咩料啊？呢個語言廢嘅。
So you have a power you won't ever use because all it does is hamstring you. Yikes.
Yikes.
Welcome to my life.
Yes.
But there might be something else I can do to help. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
所以通常唔使問人哋幫你嘅，佢要幫你，佢自己會幫你。Yeah. OK， 去咗新地方，見邊個？
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. sometimes, and excuse the mess, I don't get many visitors.
原來阿波羅 OK，冇玩啊！神人唔係應該好有錢嘅咩 ？OK 啦咁樣。我會問呢個啦，因為咧你見到雅典娜嗰度咧，哇 Versace 都有咁樣有大間屋，跟住然後咧阿 Muse 咧嗰間屋咧，簡直係哇唔知，簡直係貴到核爆咁樣嘅，咁啊所以咧我就會問下你。
Are idols broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never worried about it much. Maybe I should.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
話呢個好智慧咯，類似特伊菲女祭司，即係應該係嗰啲希臘嗰啲女祭司，但係占卜師呢個就太智障啦呢件事噶嘛，所以就係唔算事啦。
Let me guess, another idol?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Okay, nice to meet you. 你確定我 I don't know. Okay， 即係原來只係一個網名嚟嘅啫。阿波羅話呢個女仔先，但其實呢個係一個宅女嚟嘅，專揾情報啊，唔怪得一定知道喺邊度啦。即係有啲咁嘅 hack 嘅人喺度。Oh my god，I'm sure。I don't know。我應該點樣講好咧？呢個 moment，我都唔係好知道，真係。好啦。
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
I mean...
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
呢啲乜嘢？你一直叫佢 Paul， 你住喺呢度，你都全場電腦啱人咪講咗黑客咯，呢個真係超智障。我比較真係我都會比較在意點解佢係咁叫 Paul 唔係叫 Apollo。Okay。
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
有性格。你住喺呢度，你全程電腦。哇！呢個真係一個超智障嘅問題嚟嘅。揾到你住喺呢度先。
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah, Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more all right if he did some laundry.
Laundry？ 你對阿波羅有幾了解？你好擅長電腦嗎？我需要啲信息，傾多陣偈先。你對阿波羅有幾了解先？我呢個死都唔會問，即係咧，即係我係咁樣嘅，我會覺得咧有啲問題咧，呢個太過智障咧，我就唔係好想問嗰個問題，所以我就揀下其他先。
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sand?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
太重要水㗎啦，有意思啊，唔係啊，我覺得你再有謠言冇錯，但係我覺得我會揀呢個真係有。
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
It's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Get a room. A different room.
OK，我就唔會問呢個咯，真係得快啲 information。
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
哇，係咩字嚟㗎呢個係？哦，神明會嗰個。
Persephone is in the one from the chorus, the one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
OK， 嗱，佢而家問你係咪幫緊我啦，係咪自己去啦，定係會有麻煩啦咁樣？佢而家係幫緊你啊！呢個又係一個唔會問嘅問題。自己去，我覺得問下佢有冇麻煩好似好啲。
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
要黑客出街真係有點難啊！好啦 ，OK， 減少過重嘅音量，增大過輕嘅音量 ，OK。跟住我哋就冥界啦，咩料啊？咁就落地獄啦，跟住就 OK。我哋睇下個日子先。而家咧多咗幾個人，嗱呢個係你個 friend 啦，呢個就係死者啦，呢個就係中途闖入嚟將人掟咗去神明會嗰個人啦，呢個係情侶神啦，阿波羅啦 ，OK。我而家咧就多咗一啲 information 添。哦，即係話咧，其實嗰啲日誌係會更新嘅。每去到一啲嘅劇情嘅時候咧，佢就會多咗一啲新嘅資料啦。阿典娜啦 ，process room 啦 ，OK， 係啦，呢個就冥界啦 ，pen 啦 ，OK， 好，翻過嚟先，繼續落冥界 ，go。哦，呢間酒吧嘅名叫冥界，非常之好。
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
我哋見到盤危險啊！你唔中意呢度咩？佢嘅喺呢度真係奇怪喎。直接問佢啦。
Persephone runs a nightclub called the Underworld. It's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Maybe, but I wouldn't say that to her.
Still, it seems like a weird thing for a god to do.
We all get through the years somehow, Grace. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
未諗到，我唔可以直接問佢咩？有必要我同佢打翻場？我覺得我會咁樣同佢講，因為前面呢個咧太普通啦，唔可以直接問佢咩？咁樣呢個都係我唔會咁樣問佢，我會說服佢肯定唔會啦。但係我覺得，唉，佢而家一陣真係成日震到我哋耳仔有啲痕，唔好意思啊。 啲頭髮插住咗啦。咁好似就係撩到我入面啲耳仔搞到好痕。OK， 有必要打翻長交，我唔揀呢個啦。
All I know is if she's spoiling for a fight, she'll get one.
It might come to that, I suppose.
You're not gonna try to stop me?
Sometimes strength is the only thing Persephone respects. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me.
Okay.
Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
自己嘅聲線大，可以大聲一啲啊！即係而家咁樣夠唔夠大聲咧？其實，等我睇一睇我 setting 先嚇，可能係有啲影響嘅。我把聲大啲，係咪？定係OK 呢個啦？而家會唔會大翻聲一啲咧？音樂會蓋過我把聲係因為咧，而家嗰隻 game 比較大啲，咁我就推翻細少少啦。而家咁樣會唔會好啲啊？而家係啊，我其實都諗緊會唔會有呢個問題喺度，就係驚嗰個聲音會蓋過咗我啲。而家咧，而家會唔會覺得好少少啊？大家 OK， 非常之好啦。係啊，可能我教個音樂都大聲咗，所以佢搶咗我把聲。好啦，咁啊，而家咧就揀同邊個傾啦？同阿波羅傾，啱先傾完啫喎。今日同厄洛斯傾，同克爾麥斯傾，或者同阿潘傾。咁啊，我覺得我啱啱同阿波羅傾完就唔會揾佢住嘅。同阿潘傾咧，都唔係好想揾佢住。咁啊，同阿厄洛斯傾下偈先啦，不如就呢個係啦，咁樣 OK。望下先，厄洛斯，其實佢係邊個嚟嘅咧？我唔係好知道。好，哇！呢個男人 OK， 如果同佢傾咧，唔係喎，佢都幾有趣。不如同佢傾下偈先，同你 Elvis 傾下偈先。
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
你有咩故事啊？我要揾呢個拍二賽福。
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
想像唔到，點解唔得 ？Why not？ 唔係我啲人當監咩？我諗我唔會問，但我會好似好衰喎。如果話佢想像唔出嘅話，但係我忠於翻我自己，有時做人就係咁衰格。
I really can't.
Wow, you sounded just like Apollo there. Yeah, I thought I saw him here. Dude needs a chill pill. Or a happy pill. Or both.
你點樣成為神人㗎？你點知道卡利我配死咗㗎？我要揾人繼續問下佢先。做人咧要八卦啲。
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died.
No or yeah.
We were friends and I was having trouble at home and he helped me out. I miss him.
講下點解你講自己係 Elvis？OK， 呢條正常嗎？佢點死嘅？
Can I ask how he died?
He didn't want to be here anymore.
You mean...
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm him now. It's all good.
Oh, come on, 問呢個先。
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
你將屍體帶走嗎？聽起嚟好得人驚，but why？ it sounds scary。我覺得我會問下個屍體咪帶走。
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idols secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how he hides so well as it is.
佢真係清咗啲嘢又。好，繼續問下佢先。
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
佢唔中意其他神人嗎？嬲？你睇嚟都唔係好似好難過。我覺得佢咁樣論斷係唔好嘅。佢唔中意其他神人嗎？生氣 angry 呢個。
It sounds as if she didn't much like the idols.
It was more like how you can't stand your family sometimes, even if you still love them.
好啦，咁係我揀。
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
OK， 振作啲啊！
Pull yourself together. Are you gonna let Persephone boss you around forever?
Maybe?
No, you do that, she'll be walking all over you for centuries. You're a god.
Yeah, I'm a god.
Yes。
You never know, she might be impressed, right?
Heck yeah. Yeah, let me know when you want to find her. I'll even stand way, way back while you chat.
OK。咁啊，係咪咁快就揾佢嚟傾咧？我覺得唔好住，同下其他人傾下偈先。繼續。阿洛斯啦，唔識呢個人。喂。你好，人哋
Oh, hey.
皮帶裝啊！呢個
You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
唔怪得有緊身裝。仲有性愛之神嗎？哦，我應該走啦咁樣。其實呢個咧就太唔似樣啦。你點樣識到阿弗洛狄爾咧？我覺得問下佢呢個性愛之神嘅事先。
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
係啊，
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
丘比特。
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
OK。問下佢呢度做乜鬼嘢先？
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
聽起嚟有啲嚇人，你中意咁樣咩？聽起嚟好有意思喎。OK， 等我諗一諗先。我應該點問咧？要聽佢講話，好似瞬間就過咗去咁樣啦。呢啲嚇人，呢個係正常嘅諗法嚟嘅。但係而家我哋都神咗啦，變咗。咁我諗我唔係呢個，我會覺得 sounds great。
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
其實我覺得佢真係講阿諾斯就係講咗一個事實出嚟，即係而家好多人係唔相信愛情呢一件事，一個真愛嘅呢樣嘢，但係淨係享受追求嗰種快樂，都幾悲哀。但係我覺得你願唔願意揾，有時有啲嘢就係咁啊，所以我哋繼續打探下情況先。
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? No here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
即係咧，其實而家嘅情況就係咧，嗰啲神人咧會連接咗個關係，但係呢個情況就好似咧，其實一個孤兒院嘅 BB 小朋友，跟住咧俾個領養家庭領養咗之後咧，就變咗做爸爸媽媽，但係其實語上邊嚟講咧就唔係嗰件事。OK， 咁啊，繼續問下來啦。
Seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
可唔可以跟我講下咧？今日唔順利咩？你唔係我唔係想打探事人，呢個咧就好禮貌嘅做法。今日唔順利啦，呢個咧就好直男嘅講法。你可以同我講講喎，但係啱先新識，不過唔緊要嘅，我覺得直腸直肚嘅喺個 pub 入邊咧係可以講呢句 OK。
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
OK。
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
咁啊，同阿潘傾下偈先啦，我哋。但係要同呢個人傾偈要好小心。
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
呢度做乜嘢？
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
OK， 多謝你話俾我知個地址，其實正話都有嘅，我唔會問佢呢樣。你成日嚟呢度㗎，我點信你？應該就唔會嘅，係嚟得問佢，梗係傾下偈先㗎啦。多謝佢啊，唔係喎，等我諗諗先。其實我都可以多謝佢嘅，因為如果唔係佢話個地址查唔到，今日見唔到阿波王，係咪先？
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
我中意佢，嗰隻幫住口，你早就知道我會揾到佢。我覺得我未去到我好喜歡佢嘅地步啦，一直在幫忙呢個有啲戇居，但係我覺得都係。
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
扮嘢啊！繼續問佢先，我點樣相信你？我該走啦。問下佢點解嚟？
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
我點樣相信你？我應該走啦。呢個人問出口咧，雖然我知道啲資訊，但我覺得我對住佢，我唔好想問佢呢樣嘢。拜拜。
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
好，問翻阿波羅。其實我幾中意佢而家呢個界面。嗱，你會見到咧好多人喺度啦，咁但係嗰啲人咧嘅呈現就係黑色同埋紫色，然後嗰啲你需要去揾嘅人咧，佢就會畫咗出嚟，所以其實你一望，你都會知道嗰啲重要嘅人其實喺邊度啦。佢哋係 Hermes 啦、阿洛斯啦、阿潘啦，仲有阿波羅，係啦。我哋咁揾阿波羅傾下先，係我哋嘅大佬未揾到喺邊度啫，再揾佢傾下偈先。
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
叫及跑開。OK， 得到啲幫助。你唔中意呢度唔係咩？你可唔可以同我講下問下佢？
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know exactly?
OK， 想知道啲乜嘢咧？咁啊，又有一個得到了一些幫助，唔係啊？你唔中意呢度咩？我覺得唔係。佢有咩故事或者每個人好驚佢，我覺得我會因為正話咧好多嘅情況咧都係於是大家好驚佢，所以我諗我直接會問下點解啲人驚佢先。
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone is angry with everyone and has been for a very long time. She has her reasons. I can't say she doesn't, but she does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
有前另外嘅一個星座，超級記仇，又中意嬲人。OK， 咁我問佢有咩故事先啦。
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was Persephone.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
OK， 即係咧，其實我講緊嘅應該係一啲希臘嘅故事嚟嘅，就係永遠咧，其實好多希臘嘅神話咧，都係要走私出面咧先解決到一啲嘅問題啊！即係簡單啲嚟講，搶走咗人哋，跟住然後咧兩個就好唔啱牙，就要走私出面去解決佢。呢個故事有多少是真的？你唔中意呢度唔係咩？我覺得都係繼續問下個故事先。
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
佢係咎由自取啊嚇！佢殺咗佢，呢啲事經常發生嘅咩？梗係呢個啦。
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her. I'd like to say we handled it well, that Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, And we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us. And honestly, I can't blame her.
但係神人已經改變咗，我亦都唔怪佢。但係呢啲都好耐之前嘅事啦。問呢個好耐之前嘅事，呢個如果講法，我會覺得有啲唔係咁好，因為大家都知啊，好耐之前嘅事，就算你睇好多嘅故事都好啦，就係記住，因為佢記仇嘛，係咪先？但係神人已經改變咗，我都唔怪佢，可唔可以咁同理心？我諗下先，呢個答案，呢個神人已經改變呢個，但我又冇乜動機去問佢，我覺得我會講呢個。
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
好，但係而家問下佢就殺咗位神人，你唔中意呢度咪？但係點解會咁樣問嘅咧？好，照問咗先。
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
永遠嘅一個鬥爭嘅就係人係咪要知道未來先會過得幸福咧？好多人都想預知未來，但係其實好多故事都係話俾大家知原來唔係咁樣一回事。而家個神淨話俾你知，但係我唔想睇，即係唔知咧，其實有時係好事嚟。即係我覺得呢個都幾副教育性嘅，即係人好想去控制，好想知道呢樣嘢。咁啊，但係其實有啲嘢唔知又好過知，唔知你同唔同意咧？好啦，繼續落去下一個問題啦。你唔中意呢度唔係咩？點解硬係中意問呢個問題嘅咧？咁啊，問下佢下之後，阿帕爾塞福列做咗啲咩啦
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the new world, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
OK， 呢個時候問下差唔多啦。
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
振作啲 ，I'm sorry。呢個咧好鬼煽情啊，但係，會唔會對阿波羅咁樣講咧？我諗下先。I'm sorry。呢個有啲可，振作啲。都會有人振作。唉，都係諗下人哋啦。
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happier. But you do have a predicament to solve first.
係自己未搞掂嘅問題。好啦。
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
我都係咁話。咦？點解仲可以同阿波羅傾多次偈嘅？咁搞笑！又睇下可唔可以傾，真係傾到先。
Are we not going to see Persephone? I thought you found a way to her.
哦，原來係咁樣講。哦。
I should get going. Persephone awaits.
Right behind you.
哦，即係如果再問不斷喺呢個 loop 入邊咧，就話：咦，你唔係去見佢咩？我而家去見佢啦。好啦，咁啊直接去見佢。 Part 2彩幅蝴蝶傾傾。哦，原來就係。
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
挑機喎。OK， 我唔想打交，我想問幾個問題，你對我咩意見？哇！呢啲位咧唔可以縮嘅，唔想打交咧就變咗下世啦。咁啊，所以咧呢個 moment 問佢咧，我唔覺得佢答，所以咧對我咩意見啊
What is your problem with me exactly? You've had it in for me the moment you saw me.
My problem? My problem is that I'm filled with questions, Grace. Filled to the brim. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
That's my problem, Grace. With you. And you can't make it go away.
你個嫌疑人，卡里會唔會住喺你公寓？我需要你幫手阿波羅而家未住，我受夠啦。我諗下先。如果咁樣指責佢咧，有啲奇怪。卡里會唔會住喺你嘅公寓嗰度？哇！呢個都幾毒喎！呢個其實係一個側擊嘅方法嚟。我受夠啦，就呢個就超級衝動啊！呢個都未去到呢個位住，我覺得。
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
哦，唱歌時間，好，繼續 QTE。
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
哦，嚟啦，唱歌打交。
A lost little girl, you shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Well, I don't know anyone, I'm new. You, what's your name? What do you do? That's the thing with the front row. You're part of the show.
How keen a stand-up routine, knee-deep in a grave. Works the crowd, wrapped in a shroud, a corpse in a cave. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I
Can't say I don't know who you
am.
are. Some sort of golden age type star. You've never really been on my radar. Before my time, a discontinued line.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
You're not my queen pea, I'm alive. You got a real life muse in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play a gig? Hey, word of mouth works, Pea. It'll be big.
Take care, you're poking a bear.
See, I'm making new friends and I'm just warming up. Hope the backstage is big, cause it's gonna erupt.
No threat, you're already dead.
We having fun yet? Yeah, I can't complain. Sorry, Seth, were you talking about yourself again?
Time to put an end to the sham. Seems like you want to see firsthand who I really am.
Acquire the dead, that's it? Oh dear. Old dogs, old tricks, ghosts appear. I got a real live choir right here. Wanna hear? Now that's what I call a show. Every single one of them a star. Hey, maybe it's you who doesn't know who they are, who they are. Every night they come in here.
Dance and stamp your feet
Spend money on your beer.
as your skin rots off in sheets. You'll be back at my door,
Know a single name.
deep below the floor.
They just come here to forget how it ends. Your Majesty, do you understand who I am? Who I
耶，好聽啊呢首，因為群唱嘅效果，大家好受落，太好啦！
No. Now you've earned your answers. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
OK， 有個衝突喺度啊，不如咁樣先，講翻之前嘅唱歌嗰度先啦。其實咧，佢好多嘅選擇都係嗰啲咧，同佢對撞咁樣樣。嗱，咁當然啦，我相信喺個音樂性嚟講咧，對撞咧就好有火花嘅。咁我又唔係話淨係諗究竟點樣真係解決到個問題咁咧，而係我喺個 QT 嘅 moment 咧，就揀咗一個我覺得可以贏到佢嘅方法。其實反而係咁樣，我係想贏佢嘅，但係我唔覺得同佢鬥撞咧係可以贏到佢。即係你會贏咗個氣勢咯，但係佢嘅能力咁強大，你係啱新人，仲要係神人，佢係神咁樣冇得鬥嘅咁樣，所以咧用翻我之前一直以嚟嘅做法啦，做表演嘅，梗係同所有觀眾 一齊有互動，連成一體。咁攞到佢哋嘅關注力啊，或者佢哋嘅支持先係最重要。咁所以咧，我正話嗰一連串嘅做法咧，就唔係因為可能預知咗個故事咁樣行係最好咁樣，而係我覺得我要贏到佢嘅話咧，要攞到觀眾嘅共鳴先係最重要。所以我就不斷揀嗰啲全部都係同觀眾有互動嘅嘢。咁但係當然啦，有啲情況之下我都要同佢對撞一下嘅，都要係啦。咁啊，所以而家就有個咁嘅效果，睇嚟觀眾冇受落咧，都係好事嚟嘅。好啦，而家咧就3個問題啦。你哋冇發生任何衝突，你對佢有幾了解？你送咗俾佢，問下佢先，有冇衝突？
That's it? No fights, no conflict of any kind?
Why would there be?
Because you're you, Persephone.
No, not recently. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
聽嚟好可疑喎，你仲係覺得我做嘅
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
The jury's still out on whether Calliope chose you, but do I think you killed her? No.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
我殺啦。
One of us.
仲未要話俾雅典娜知啊？一定係神人咩？
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
你講緊係咪魔法？卡利俄佩有冇仇敵？我哋唔應該話俾雅典娜知咩？我會覺得繼續問住佢先，因為咧我都做得神人啦。魔法呢件事咧，再問有啲戇居啊。
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Oh.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
OK， 雅典娜會係兇手咧？誠如之前所講，我一定會問人係兇手嘅。判咧，我哋唔應該告訴雅典娜嗎？佢話梗係判啦，問下佢先。
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
你兩個都有嫌疑，咁我覺得好似有啲奇怪啊。雅典娜會係兇手嗎？唔係嘅，我覺得問下呢個得嘅。如果4個，因為魔法呢個我覺得唔會而家問。你哋兩都有嫌疑，呢個喺人哋當事人面前講有啲奇怪。我哋唔應該告訴雅典娜嗎？咁咪打草驚蛇都係問呢個。
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal and one goal only, to protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
感覺毫無意義。你講係咪有魔法？問下呢個先。
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought.
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
I see.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
哦，唔問呢個。
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the muses meant to me?
我應該放棄嗎？別抄亂，我不會放棄的。我覺得我呢個時候應該會咁樣講。
Well, I'm not giving up. That's right. You heard me. Maybe it's easy for you to throw in the towel. Why not? Your life isn't at stake. But I'm gonna fight. If I have to kick every ass on Olympus, I am getting through this.
好，又唱歌時間啦。
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this. There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a
Terrible
terrible
fate.
fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I bent
I
before
am
I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not your anger. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do.
跟住佢先啱。
Follow him or stay.
我諗我跟住阿波羅冇啲，你有冇問？
That was not my finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
係咩回事咧？你講得啱啊！你做錯啦，我喺呢個 moment 唔會話佢做錯嘅，因為你會聽到就係我哋嘅阿波羅同埋我哋嘅冥界之神有爭執啊，關於喺被害人嘅情況之下，咁就都有抱歉，因為啲名太難記啦，咁所以唯有呢啲方式去講啦。咁啊啲人印象深刻啊咁樣，咁其實正話阿波羅咧就好嬲嘅，咁所以咧唯有撳住佢啲怒火先啦，因為拗都唔係一個辦法嚟嘅，我都覺得。 咩回事咧？你講得或者你講得啱，你做錯啦，我唔會話佢做錯，令讓人印象深刻呢個太煽情啦，又有啲唔自然，有啲咩回事？或者你講得啱，好似好啲，我會覺得。阿波羅做 Paul，唔係阿波羅易講啲啊，後面嗰啲人啲名咧，除咗 Hermes 同埋阿波羅之外，其他嗰啲名咧，話阿 Fina 都 OK 嘅，但係嗰啲名太難讀，所以咧好難讀得準佢哋啲名，有時都會。
She doesn't seem the sort to forgive and forget, no.
She has her reasons. I just wish she didn't get under my skin so easily.
Family thing, huh?
That's why I've tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
光長歲數了解我能理解，呢個唔係解決辦法，我都明嘅。可唔可以咁樣講咧？氹人嘅話應該係咁講。
I know what you mean. I'll be 14 around my parents forever.
Try living in their house for 1,000 years.
Ooh, no thanks.
At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
去邊度？真係唔揾雅典娜，你仲要幫我唔會問呢兩個問題啦，更加唔會揾雅典娜啦，咁啊梗係問去邊度啦，係咪先
And where is that?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
So you don't know where to look next.
I need time to sort it out. Just be patient, Grace.
話俾我知乜嘢？你仲要幫我嗎？佢已經做緊幫緊你啦，唔揾雅典娜更加唔會揾佢啦，問呢兩個咁低能嘅問題。
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax? Who can relax? I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
OK， 咁啊劇一完咗啦，而家去到劇2啦。
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
係啦，咁咧因為咧，我覺得咧劇2開始嗰陣嘅時候咧，又會一路落去啦。咁我哋今日咧就玩到呢度先啦，因為都用咗1個半小時啦。咁我哋劇2咧，由下一次咧我哋再開始過咁樣樣。好，咁我哋而家咧加選選項咧就係呢個係唔關事嘅，就返回啦，一支主菜單。好，咁我哋就翻返去主菜單先。係啦，咁所以咧，我哋之後咧就繼續玩劇2。今日咧就去到呢度先，咁咧就非常之感謝啊大家嘅參與。咁而家咧，我哋就轉翻呢個羅湖場景先。係啦，咁啊非常之開心，今次可以試玩到呢一個嘅Stray Gods The Roleplaying Musical 嘅 Part2 係啦，咁跟住落去咧就去到劇2 Part3 噶啦，咁就會係咁啊幾時再玩咧？咁啊等我再睇下啲時間，然後再出個公告啦。咁亦都好感謝咧，今日阿雞爺啦、Angela 啦嚟睇我嘅直播。咁如果有其他朋友都對呢隻 game 有啲興趣嘅，或者中意想試下睇下我嘅直播嘅，咁啊歡迎。咁啊到時可以再一齊咧嚟睇下我嘅直播啦。咁啊請期待Stray Gods The Roleplaying Musical Part 3係啦。咁到時再見啦。好啦，各位再見。